We're going to jump right into first question of the day, and it asks, if Facebook's pixel can track post-click and post-view conversions, what's the point of including Facebook's view tags cookie ad tracking that shows sales from impressions? So the nomenclature is off a little bit here, but that's okay. View content is the event trigger that he's mentioning. The reason that you're going to use all 9 standard events, especially if you're an e-commerce store, the reason you're going to use all 9 standard events when you're tracking and using your Facebook pixel is because they're different points in a buyer's journey. If someone views content but does not add to cart, you know that they're in this section of the audience in this part of the funnel, as opposed to if they've added to cart but not checked out, initiated checkout but not confirmed, not purchased. They're different steps, they're different data points that allow you to find where the bottleneck is in your funnel or where the bottleneck is from a conversion perspective. Also, think of it, yes, they're data points, but you need to think about it as someone who's, pushing a buggy down a cart. I don't know why that came to my brain, but if someone's viewed content, that means they've looked at a shirt and then they put it back. They really didn't have a ton of intent. They just viewed it. So what can you do to get them to then take that shirt and put it in their cart? You can serve them a piece of blog content about, that collection of shirt, pants, shoe, whatever it is, a night out on the town. If it's a girl, for a guy, this will impress your girlfriend, whatever that is. Serve them a piece of content. If they've added it to cart, that means they've put it in, they're walking towards checkout, but then they decided to take it back out. There may be a reason for that. They may have checked your shipping and it's too long, it takes too long. The price may have been too much when they looked at it again. There's different points, and you can walk that through all the way into when they've purchased, and then you're upselling them. The little what's the technology? That's not technology anymore, but end caps. End caps are upsells. You've got to think about it in a buyer consumer journey. And that's why they have those different trigger events, those different events that you can track and retarget, is because if someone doesn't buy, you want to be able to pick them where they're at and move them to a purchase.
Yeah, we're very fortunate to live in a time when we can gather more data about our customers than ever before. You think about someone from 30 years ago trying to track ad spend or return. It was all this, just fingers in the wind. So since we have those tools, you got to use them. Mm-hmm. So make sure you are using them. Yeah. And that way you will never say, gee, why do my customers keep doing this? Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Yeah. Allow your consumers to guide and drive your decisions, especially when it comes to product, because ultimately you can be as romantic as you want to about your product. If your consumers don't like it, I think it's overpriced, the market wins, the market decides. And so listen to the market. And a way to listen to it is to track customer. Mm-hmm.